Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you guys exactly the funnel that I've been using to sign clients for my SMMA. Currently signed about 7 clients with a £500 ad spend, probably more like 600, but we've generated probably about 80 leads, 60 leads, I'm not sure in between that number in the past 2-3 months of running ads, probably closer to 100. We've tried every single strategy from following to DMs and everything like that. Lead generation ad funnel is the best one to go for if you're under 10K, and if you want to learn how to implement this, well, I can go ahead and teach you that. DM me on Instagram, Jacob Morris, but the Morris with a 0. It's also in the description. Shoot me a message over, we can hop on a call. I'll help you craft your offer and actually make you a killer script ad. And if you want to get coached by me, we can go ahead and do that. I can also show you how to service your clients as well. It's a new thing I've started. I've got pretty much coming up 3 people I'm coaching now, so there's a little bit of price on it, but you know, I'm gonna do group calls, you get that 1-to-1, 24-hour access to me. But without any ado, let's just hop straight into it. So there are gonna be 3 stages to the funnel of how you're gonna warm up these leads. Well, firstly, how you're gonna generate them, warm up the leads, and then actually sell them. So obviously the first thing is cold ads, right? And this is a direct response ad. So this just means, sort of if you've done it for your own clients, if you've had a client, to learn more, they're going to put in a lead form or a landing page, put in their information, and you're going to capture that. The ad is very important. Okay, the more you serve your clients and the more you speak to your market. This is also why this is great, because it focuses on volume over quality. You're still going to have quality conversations, but I would argue that at the beginning, being under 10, 15K, you don't actually know your niche. You need to learn about it and have as many conversations as you can with your target audience. So I've had hundreds of phone calls with my niche, understanding their problems and improving my offer on that. You know, reacting to the market. What's the market saying yes to? What am I signing clients with? What's my unique selling point? Okay, so cold ad, I'm gonna break down how you can make a killer cold ad. And like I said, you need to research your niche. So first thing is gonna be obviously calling out your target audience. I hope that's big enough. So target audience here. So if you're working with car detailers, you're gonna call them out. If you're working with car detailers over 30 grand, if that's what you want to go for, you're going to be paying a higher price for those leads. The more broad it is, the more leads you're going to get. But if you're looking for a specific type of person, you need to describe that. So if they're making over 25K to 50K, they're on Instagram, like you can go in detail with this, right? It doesn't have to be broad. But if I'm being honest, when you first start running your ads, go for a broad market. It doesn't really matter who you're working with, it's the experience that matters. Now I'm starting to transition into getting who I want to get, so people who already have money or established, because those guys are just easy to get results for, okay? So you're going to call out your target, and then what we did was, it's sort of our USP/offer. Now this varies from business to business. You know, it really does depend. You can find interesting ways to make your offer seem more valuable to them. So instead of saying, we'll get you 5 leads, we'll get you 5 quote-ready leads, or we will double your monthly revenue. That worked for us quite well. And all these kind of things, okay? So you really need to think about what does your target audience want? And we found out now, double your revenue, no one mentions it to us. We're gonna remove it, but it worked, but we're gonna try something different. We're going more for the value that we're providing, right? So unique offer, and the way you're gonna find this out is by targeting your audience and just starting conversations. Your first ad won't be your best ad. 3 months down the line, you're gonna look back and be like, I can't believe we did this. That is good, that is growth. That's what's meant to happen. Your first ad isn't meant to be amazing. Just make sure it's good enough. So now you can add a bit of risk reversal. So what we need to understand is we're working with cold people who are seeing your business for the first time. So adding that risk reversal is always a good idea, whether you're doing commission or they don't pay up front, no setup fee, you know, and also that does go into your offer as well. So these kind of do come hand in hand. And then finally, I would do a call to action. And then I would finally, if you have one, put a testimonial. And then kind of entice them by saying, we will show you the how on a call if you book a call below. Okay, so that's the ad. This is what's going to get them to actually engage with your ad and do the lead form or landing page. We do lead form, works just as well as a landing page. We actually do that for our clients as well. Very rarely do we do a landing page. We just find the cost per lead isn't even worth it, you know, and we're a big believer in the ad does most of the work. The landing page and the lead form questions are just like a filtering process. But the traffic matters the most, and who you're attracting through your ad, okay? And that's why you can get very targeted with these. You can really break these down into different steps, which I'm not gonna go too in detail now, but you know, that is very important to the ad as well, is breaking down what these actually mean to your business. And that's what we can do on the call if you book it with me. I don't wanna be pushing too much for the sale, but it's something I'm offering, I'm excited to, you know, help people out. So this is the cold traffic, so let's call this the cold top of funnel. So you can get complex with this ad strategy. You can retarget the click, so anyone who clicks on this ad just sees the lead form. You can still target them and retarget them with reels and that. But the big factor of this as well is you're still going to get clicks to your profile. So do not neglect your profile. Make sure you've got case studies on there, you've got some content, you've got a nice logo, and it's niched into what you're selling, right? So if you're selling to roofers, it's a roofing account, or general home improvement. If you're selling to dentists, it's a dentist account. Go the extra mile because you're going to get the extra mile results. So I'm not going to go too deep into the retargeting, but what I am going to show you guys is the stages you should be taking after you capture this lead information. So first thing, you should not be booking them straight into a sales call. Instead, you're going to call it a discovery call. Now, what is a discovery call? This is truly if you're just going to find out if you can provide them value. Okay? So you're not going to worry too much about selling them. There is an art and skill to enticing them to join the sales call. Okay? So in this, you're kind of creating hype. This is like your hype move. You're getting them feeling good about talking to you. And really all it is just finding out the problems they have, being truthfully and honestly, just trying to see if you can provide value to their business and not trying to lead them on or just trying to get them on. If you can't provide value to their business, don't bother booking them in for a sales call. Just be straight up with them and they'll appreciate that. There's no point helping or selling to someone who doesn't need your help because they're most likely not going to buy. And also they'll just churn. It's a waste of time. I'd rather put my energy where I believe I'm going to get results and actually get a ROI for the person, right? And very rarely, if the ad's set up right, you should only be having conversations with qualified people. So this way you're gonna see if they've got a problem and then convey to them that your product is the solution to their problems, okay? And sell them the dream, don't sell the how. If you're gonna give them the how, tell them why it's beneficial to them. If we have a lead person who calls up your leads, what's the benefit of that? Well, this means you don't have to call up any leads. If they don't have that problem and they've got a assistant already, don't even bring that up. They don't need to bring that up. There's probably another pain point that you can bring it towards to your product. So you need to know your product intimately. You need to be able to, you need to know your product intimately, right? So after you've done the discovery call, we're going to agree to a time to get them on a sales call, but we're not just going to do a calendar, we're actually going to create a WhatsApp chat. So this is the equivalent of emails. This is actually a better way of doing emails. Okay, so you do a WhatsApp chat, you make a group chat with all your business partner or whoever's necessarily needs to be in there. You're going to create a WhatsApp chat, and in this you're going to send a few things like a thank you, manual reminders if you not got like crazy volume. I've had crazy volume and I can still keep up with it. Okay, a thank you. You're going to also put testimonials if you have any. And yeah, it's just a way to really connect with them and it's not canned automation. It's human. They're going to ask you questions. You might send them over some content they want to look at. This is very important. This is where the trust is starting to be built, right? So then, finally, you're going to have a sales call. And I actually really recommend Google Meet. I don't even recommend Zoom. I'm pretty sure if you've got like the dashboard, you buy something from GoDaddy, you actually get a free version of Google Meet, which is just 10 times better. It's easier for the client to actually hop on. Not only is it good for you as a business, Zoom, we found a lot of problems with it, just people not being able to download it, or people just tech phobic people not knowing how to use a phone pretty much. But Google Meet is user friendly, like super simple. So yeah, this is pretty much the funnel. It's not like a typical funnel. And then of course after this, you've got the onboarding phase. So we're currently in the situation, I'm doing it today. We're currently in the motion of introducing like an onboarding workflow. So I'm going to create a landing page, a video, kind of welcome them on, where you're setting expectations. You're setting expectations for how long it's going to take, what you need from them. And it will just overall be a right, broad welcoming message. So you don't have to put the prices, don't be too specific with it. Don't tell them, oh, £15 I spend. Send them to a form where they fill in all the details anyway. For the onboarding call, really recommend the onboarding call. Maybe there's a way to get rid of it, I'm not too sure, but the onboarding call is quite important just to build relationships and build rapport with them. So yeah, but the main thing I'm teaching you here is how to generate leads and how to get them in the sales meeting, right? And you cannot skip any of these phases. You can't be lazy with it. So let's just quickly recap this and I'll show you exactly what you guys need to do. So first things first, you need to develop your cold ad. And like I said, if you want me to help you make a killer script, book the call below or go DM me through my Instagram. Yeah, I do sell coaching. I'm letting you know I'll pitch you on the phone call for that. But we help you with service delivery and all that, but I'm just being transparent and letting you guys know it's a sales call, it's not just like a free thing. Of course I'm providing value, but I'm gonna ask something in return. You don't have to do it, but just saying. Anyhow, cold ad, and you're gonna do something like this. Target audience, so if you're working with auto detailers making around 25 to 50K a month, maybe talk about some pain points. Your offer, we will double your monthly revenue in 90 days, or you don't pay, say commission. Call to action, book a call with me, and I'll show you exactly how we helped this auto detailer go from making 5K a month all the way to 50K a month in just 3 months of working with us. If you want to find out how we did this, book a call me and I'll show you exactly how we did that on the call. Boom, off the top of the dome. Take that script if you want, if you're in the auto detailing niche. And like I said, develop your IG Instagram, okay? So develop your Instagram to have content on there that is for your target audience, that if they click through, because 50%, okay, 50% of your clicks are gonna go through to your profile, and you need to have something there for them to look at. If you have a blank profile, you're gonna lose a lot of sales and a lot of trust, okay? You need to at least make it clear that you're an actual person who's not gonna take their money and get scammed. You need to have some authority behind you. So you will get followers, you will get traffic going to your Instagram page, but the main thing of this is just to get leads, and you will get leads if you set it up correctly. So once you're doing this and they've started responding to this ad, they've given you lead information, if they haven't already booked one in, that's the extra step you can go, a little bit of sauce, you can actually do a Calendly booking. I don't care, that's terrible, but you can do a Calendly booking at the end of the lead form or landing page where they can book in a 15-minute discovery call with you so you know when to call them. Don't make the gap for them to be able to book too long. Make sure it's within 48 hours so you're not waiting a week to call up a lead. That's the last thing you want. Always put a limit on it because, you know, I've had that before, but I call them anyway. If it's any more than 4 days, I just call them anyway. But we fixed it now. I'm just letting you guys know. You want to be getting to the leads ASAP. So you're going to do the discovery call. So on the discovery call, this is exactly how I do it, right? You're going to go, hey, is this James? Yeah, this is James. Hey, this is Jake from Member State Consulting. How are you doing today? Yeah, I'm doing great. How are you? Yeah, man, I'm doing great. The reason for my call is that you signed up to one of our ads. You want to start growing your business. I just wanted to reach out, see your rate of your business, where you're trying to get to, and if we can help you get there. Usually that opens them up and they'll start talking about their problems. If not, sometimes you've got to dig deeper. But that is how I open up my appointment setting calls. It's worked a treat. So then, after that, you find out their problems, you really dig deep into it, deep enough. Everyone sells differently. Some people don't actually want you to dig too deep, but get them talking, okay? You have to get them talking, you have to find out the pain points, right? Then you're going to agree to a time because you're going to sell them the dream of the appointment. You're not selling your product yet, you're selling the dream of the outcome, all right? And that's what's going to get them here. Okay, so you might even talk about a case study and then say, we're going to show you exactly how we did that, the exact systems. WhatsApp, Google Meet, and then send them testimonials, thank you, and appointment reminders. Also put them into Calendly so they get an email. You can set up a workflow as well, but that's what you do in the WhatsApp, that's where you're building trust. Equivalent of sending out emails, but I'd say it's 10 times more effective because they're actually going to have a look. Google Meet, try close them. If they don't close, you still have a group chat with them where you can keep sending them value, okay? And that's how you sign clients. Pretty simple.